Future traders, how are you? Today I want to speak of one of my holdings, NAKD Group, ticker symbol NAKD, to see what this week holds for this stock, what is the general direction, what we need to look after. We will do some technical review, we will speak a little bit about the fundamentals. So NAKD Group, the New Zealand underwear company. Let's go. Okay, so first thing, let's see what are the key risk factors of the stock and the company. The first risk factor that we have is the listing out of NASDAQ. The second risk factor that we have is by institution who's shorting the stocks, giving her downside pressure. The third risk factor is the company have to double revenue in order not to lose money or cut deeply in the operation expenses. Okay, so before we go to the technical, let's review again the risk factor and what is the solution for those risk factors. So the first risk factor was the listing out of NASDAQ. As we know, the company regains compliance from NASDAQ, but in the last 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, the price of the share was under $1. So I'm guessing they will receive another warning soon, giving them 180 days to cross $1 and stay above $1 for 10 days. This problem have two possible solutions. One solution is a reverse split. Basically, the company, for example, taking 5 shares and making those 5 shares 1 share, and then the price can multiply by 5. This is one solution that the company have. The second solution is regarding the hype. You see here, this downtrend that we have here, it's the spikes was in a very high volume trading days. So I'm guessing the minute that Reddit will fuel this stock again, the price will cross $1 and even reach much more above $1 in the near future. So the second risk factor that we have on the stock is institution shorting the stock, giving a downside pressure. Basically, we know that the stock right now is under heavy pressure of shorting the stock. We saw in January how the retail investment can push this stock high exactly for that reason, because they are seeing when the institution are shorting the stock and they are starting buying the stock, giving the stock a short squeeze, basically pushing the prices high. And another thing that I want to mention is this stock right now will be very hard for the stock to go under 40 cents, because right now the stock is trading equivalent to the amount of cash that this company had. As you know, the company raised $270 million in cash, and they have currently right now no debt in hand. Okay, so the last risk factor that we discussed about is the company have to double revenue in order to not to lose money or cut deeply in the operation expenses. Now, the company already cut deeply in the operation expenses by basically shifting to e-commerce and closing the physical stores. You know, in New Zealand and Australia right now, they are emerging out of the COVID-19 crisis. So I'm guessing the demands will be higher. This is the real risk factor that I see on the long run, and this will determine in the end of the day if this company can change the game and do it better. For now, for the time being, I'm still neutral because I don't know how things will develop, and I'm guessing that the thing will develop pretty good, but this is only a guess. Okay, so let's start a technical review. First, I want to ask your forgiveness for my English. This is not my mother language. If you have any question regarding to what I said until now, I encourage you to write me on the comment below, and I will answer every question that you have, according to my opinion, of course. So let's go to the technical review. First, let's see what we have here on the chart. This is a weekly chart of Naked Brand. Each candle represents 1 week of trading. We saw on November 2020 the beginning of the first impulsive wave. We have this first impulsive wave is built from 5 waves. 1 correction, 2 correction, 3, and after the 3 wave we start an ABC correction, A, B, and currently we are on the C. We saw yesterday a pretty nice move to the upside, and this is what I want to focus on, because we are focusing right now on Naked Brand on this week price action, and we have to know what to look for, or what to even, what we need to be careful. Okay, so the first thing I want to speak about is the resistance point. That basically this resistance points, for my opinion, if we will break this resistance at 42 cents, there is no return. There is no return, because if the price will penetrate 42 cents, this whole part here is not relevant anymore. We are getting to this area. We are crushing basically major supports that we have in 2020. You see here this section, this dense section. After you see this section, if we will penetrate 42 cents and reach even to 37 cents, 36 cents, this is a very bearish sign for Naked Brand. Right now we are focusing on the upside, because yesterday we had a terrific day. I think the stock went up over 16%. So right now we are focusing, and it stopped, by the way, exactly on this resistance area of 55 cents. I'm not sure it will be so easy to break this area, but we will see today what the stock is unfolding and what's going to happen. The next area that I see resistance is 72 cents. Once we will break 72 cents, the ABC corrective pattern is completed, and I'm guessing that we will enter a new impulsive wave, a new 5 waves up that can reach, if we are breaking 74 cents to the upside, it can reach much more higher from the last high that we have at $3.50. To conclude everything, I want you to pay attention this week to this moving average at 71 cents. If we will break this, the upside, this is a very bullish sign. And I want you to pay attention to the volume. In the end of the day, I want to say something about Naked Brand. The stock is basically driven by a volume. Okay, so you have to pay attention to the volume. If the stock is going down and the volume is low, and a day after the stock is going higher and the volume is like triple or even more than that on the same day, you have to pay attention, because volume in this stock is everything. When we saw those spikes going up, when ready to fuel this stock, the volume was very big, and currently right now this whole correction pattern of ABC is with a very low volume. Okay, so yesterday we have a pretty decent volume. I think over 100 million stocks was traded yesterday, and right now we need to focus on the volume, because the volume can basically lead you the way, tell you what is going to happen with the price action of the stock. Okay, so that was the review on Naked Stock. Thank you for watching. I will put some more videos on Naked Stock in the near future. Naturally, because I'm holding this stock, I have a big position on this stock. As well, we are right now talking about Bitcoin Cash and another 1 or 2 assets in the channel. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you want to get more information about Naked in real time. I'm sure in the next few months we will have very good material on this stock, because this stock is very volatile, and the hype around this stock sometimes can be something that I didn't see in the past. Thank you for watching. Have a nice one. Bye bye.